A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Dort. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Isaiah Joe is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Wallace. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Outside, Towns. Floats it up for MP. Here's Joe. Here's Wiggins. From down in the low post, it goes.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen. It doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Here's Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
He's built like a linebacker, Edwards is. So tough to stop.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Mike Conley.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
And they'll keep possession. Really left the momentum. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Reed with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Mason kicks to Towns. McDaniels in the post. Covered by Joe. Shot clock at 5. Reed with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. MP, no good.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 5. Here's MP. He drives in.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Mason for 3. Goes back up. Towns. Count it. Good. And now a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Yeah, anytime he wants, Towns can be a beast on the offensive board.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Caruso's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Naz Reid. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He told his team they're being too reckless with the ball. He said, you're turning it over left and right. You've got to be smarter and more in control out there. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Caruso kicks to Wiggins. Holds it up for Wiggins. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
No good on the free throw.
Isaiah Hartenstein taking 2 shots.
So he comes up empty at the line. Timberwolves leading by 12. On the wing, MP. Gilgeous-Alexander cover.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Wiggins finds Caruso. to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hartenstein. Towns with the steal. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now McDaniels back to MP. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls from the top of the key. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
To end the cold streak. Unable to get that one.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Mason for 3. Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The drive by MP.
Readiness is so important, and the moment he saw his opening, MP was ready to attack.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gobert with the block. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest and
Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. Outside, Towns. Back to MP. Top of the key. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Here's Joe. No good from outside.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniels.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Williams comes in for Isaiah Joe. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Caruso finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren in the corner. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Minnesota leading by 11. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Williams. Nice shot by Gobert.
Well, you know, Gobert is only going to shoot it when he gets a high percentage look like that.
Second team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And it's Mason with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Gobert with a screen for MP. 18 feet away and he knocks it down. Mason's got 9 points in the quarter.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gobert with the defensive effort. Mason with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. MP finds Towns. Holmgren against MP. Pass to Gobert to the right side. Timberwolves passing it around. Clock at 2. Towns for 3. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And I can tell you, with this win coming in Game 6, things are looking very bright indeed for the Timberwolves.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And this series has really been entertaining. Now going all the way to a Game 7. They were able to force it after all.
Yeah, and I think this speaks to the fortitude they had coming into this game. They knew they had to win to stay alive, and they did it. And how about in dramatic fashion, going to be one heck of a Game 7.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Gobert, the screen. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts it up. And again, it's Oklahoma City. 15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. It's deflected. MP, no good. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. I think, Greg, they played with a little more, of a relaxed demeanor tonight, knowing this was it, now or never.
And their season continues because of that, Kevin. How about forcing a Game 7? This is big, and it's going to be an intense battle. I cannot wait.
It'll be terrific. You're right. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.
When the going gets tough, tough get going, MP. Way to stay alive, survive, and advance.
Great game. One more.
Let's do this. Good shot, MP. Watch out! Yeah, baby, fight! Give me those. We're here.
Now we're rolling.
Let's go!
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Get your head in the game. Get your mind right.
No way.
Come on, MP.
Your confidence is gone now. Keep shooting them things. Yo, I think someone moved Oh, come on. Right here. Let's get this started over.
Come on! What are you throwing?
Good, MP?
This is it. Game 7. Legends are born on these nights.
This is the one tonight. Winner takes all.
Game 7, Western Conference Semifinals. The Minnesota Timberwolves have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won, 3 they have lost. It is now the last stand. There is no looking back as they must lay it all on the line against the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's all come down to Game 7 of the conference semifinals. Up next.
It doesn't get much bigger. Game 7 of the Western Conference semifinals. We've seen exceptional play from both teams, but there can only be one winner. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And the Oklahoma City starting 5. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. In at forward, it's Dort and Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Timberwolves, McDaniels and Towns make up the 2 forward spots. MP is out there with Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Here we go. So the Timberwolves will get the first possession. Now here's MP. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
And Minnesota with possession here. Towns a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And the growth that Shai has shown over the years, it has come on so fast how he has improved. He's adding to his game.
It's his first trip to the line. Drops a first.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names: Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. MP, the pass to Edwards. High arcing shot. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, look at the concentration. Through contact, Edwards gets the shot off. Just a tremendous fight.
Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch, and he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him. At his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said, they're all looking forward to the challenge.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Outside Joe. Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. Shoots from 14. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Here's MP. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Towns outside. From outside the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Over MP. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Williams with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Dort, the pass to Williams. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Dort outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Towns. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Edwards, a pass to MP. And he lobs it up top. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I don't know how you're going to defend that. MP running the pick and roll like a seasoned veteran.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. It's a three-point game. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And here now, a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. In the third spot, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And, of course, MP.
Seems like these two can always find points, no matter what big game pressure they're playing under.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside, Williams. Screen by Holmgren to end the drought. The Thunder with another miss.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Here's Mason. And the jumper is good at the free throw line.
They say the mid-range shot's a dying shot, but their MP doing his best to resuscitate it.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. On the take. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Now MP. Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Williams. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Not a good idea to take a nap on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and that athleticism. So much power. Way to get up.
Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. Down low. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Ingles comes in for Towns. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. Dort outside. This one for 3. Reed with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Mason. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Minnesota in the lead. On the wing, MP. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray. MP's got 5 now.
A very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
They get it back.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And stolen by Williams. Dort with it. Ingles covering. McDaniels against Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Holmgren. Dort, left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Joe. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3.
And you can see Joe works on this spot, prepares himself to shoot as soon as the pass is on its way.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Teams will make substitutions.
up on them. Let him breathe, all right?
Thunder trail by 6. On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. They've got Isaiah Joe, Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Aaron Wiggins, and it's Hartenstein in at the center position. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Thunder was outstanding. He finished with 30 points and just played hard, notching a double-double. And after being on a losing streak, he came up big and helped them get back in the winning column. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game, really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
Now here's MP. Towns a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's that'll be a second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. Here's Edwards. MP outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him. He's usually got the eye in that kind of range.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
Oklahoma City shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out, Towns. Back to MP. Wing shot on the way. Offensive rebound. McDaniels from long range. Connects from downtown. McDaniels gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Thunder trail by 3. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, here's Joe, and that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Joe's got 11 points.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Mason the pass. Oh, Rudy on the lob.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Joe. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Edwards has got 4 rebounds now.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Mason. Hartenstein pulls it in.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Pass to Joe. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by MP. Looking to get it going. Not going to go that time.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
And there's the call on Aaron Wiggins. That's his first foul of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren comes in for Joe, and it's Caruso in for Wallace. Oklahoma City on D. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. Mike Conley, number 1. MP is second.
These guys have delivered from beyond the arc in a big way here in the postseason, stepping up and embracing the spotlight.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Here's Caruso. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's
his first foul of the game. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Wiggins. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside for Dort. Let's go with a three. The Thunder with another miss. Minnesota leading by 3. MP outside. Towns a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Reed's checked in for Gobert.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Caruso. Now here's Holmgren. Three-pointer. 10 from range.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And so MP will bring it up for Minnesota. To the middle. The kick out to Edwards. Now MP. Reed, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. MP's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, a wise move by MP. Calling his own numbers in the two-man game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander taking it inside. SGA.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
And MP knows that good things happen when you put pressure on the defense, and this time it leads to a foul.
Some changes for Minnesota. Ingles comes in for Towns, and Conley subbed in for Edwards. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Topic is checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Topic, puts up a 3. The rebound by Ingles. Holmgren against MP. MP drives in. And there it is for him. Mason's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Thunder trail by 3. Caruso, pass to Holmgren. Back to Caruso. Holmgren with a screen on Conley. Topic for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. For Minnesota, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Ingles, a screen on Dort. Mason, the pass to Ingles. And it's all from three-point range. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Williams. Hartenstein a screen. Shoots from 12. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
MP looking around. Back to Ingles. Three-pointer. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Dort. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. MP outside. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by Caruso. Dort with it. Now Alexander Walker defending. Pass to Hartenstein. Caruso right side. Holmgren, the pass to Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with a 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. To the left wing. MP outside. Gets it off. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Timberwolves ahead, leading by a point. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Game 7 couldn't get any more exciting, and true to form, it's a tight battle for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality, they've worked hard to gain the edge in areas like rebound.
Yeah, that's the difference in the game.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. It all comes down to a decisive Game 7. Guys, what's it going to take for them to close out this series?
You can't leave anything in the tank. Approach it like you're playing for your life, because in some ways you are.
And you can't get sloppy and waste a bunch of possessions. You got to keep that focus.
No question. Let's get it. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And our coverage of Game 7 continues. Intense atmosphere right now. It's been quite a game for Isaiah Joe.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Oklahoma City trailing. Amp is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Both of the towers out there for him. Cat at the 4, Gobert at the 5. And it's MP in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. The shot by Dort, no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
MP shot is off.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time he might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
So slippery in there. Gilgeous-Alexander makes great adjustments to get what he wants.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. The Timberwolves trail. MP outside. Towns is screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. MP shot is off.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now here's Dort, still without a bucket. With the teardrop, and Gobert with a block.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect.
Oh, nice. Look at the bench. I mean, the bench is going nuts.
Oh, my. Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
The Thunder have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Towns against Williams. Holmgren. Holmgren for 2.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
MP to pass to Gobert. And stolen by Holmgren. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And so agile there on the break. I mean, you got to appreciate Holmgren hustling to capitalize in these situations.
Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't bank that one in.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
McDaniels against Dort. Pass to Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Coach likes that look. And Gilgeous-Alexander from the corner.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Williams against MP. 5 to shoot. Back to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Here's Caruso. Still no points. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good. And the Thunder lead by 6.
And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
On the wing, MP. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Kicks it out, Towns. Outside Edwards. 4-3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Edwards has got 8.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Dort, the pass to Williams. Caruso against Edwards. Holmgren with a screen on Towns. Pass to Holmgren. Jacks up with 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Timberwolves trail by 3. From deep, MP. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break. And that's his first 3 of this half.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. switch here. Hartenstein's checked in. Oklahoma City leading by 4. On the court for the Thunder. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Isaiah Joe. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Wiggins in at the 4. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
Good on both. And so MP will bring it up for Minnesota. Towns on a screen. The 3. They grab their own miss. Edwards, a pass to MP. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
And Oklahoma City shooting around 41%. Outside Joe. MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. The drive by Shai. Here's Hartenstein. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Edwards for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. And here's Wallace. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over MP. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Edwards. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
Here's Hartenstein. Joe with the ball. Wallace outside. Just 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. And the Thunder lead by 5.
And after a terrible first half shooting the ball, they're finally finding their touch.
MP outside. The floater. Fires the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 11.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Stolen by MP. Pass to Alexander Walker. To the inside. Gobert. The Frenchman. Gobert.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Wiggins. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Pass to Hartenstein. Driving to the basket. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Shouldering more and more of the offensive load. SGA understands that his teammates they depend on him to set them up too.
Towns a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Mason. Now Towns. And he makes it.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Now here's Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
There's a lot of things that they love about Jalen Williams, but his polished all-around game is something appreciated. He can fill the roles and fill the holes for whatever they need to do.
Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Two-possession game now, but he'd still like to have back that one he missed.
And stolen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now guarded by MP. Outside, Williams. Screen by Holmgren. Williams passes to Holmgren. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Towns. Here's MP. MP getting it done inside.
They have no answer defensively inside.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Holmgren, a pass to Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Kicks it out to MP. To tie it up. Gobert finds Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Caruso. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by McDaniels. Edwards has got 4 points this quarter.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves, and if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And he knocks down the first one.
One of the things that I think opponents struggle with is Luguentz Dort and his build. You rarely see a combination of a guy that might not be that tall, but has that kind of width and explosiveness athletically.
Now here's MP. Pass to Edwards. And stolen by Caruso. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Caruso outside. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Caruso. Now Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
I will tell you what, Jalen Williams is cold-blooded. Big points there.
Towns on the screen. MP to pass to Towns. And yep, it's good. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. MP inside. Dort defending. Kicks it out Towns. Wide open. Again, the miss by Towns.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big-time move inside.
Seemed extremely focused on that hoop the whole way. You could see it in his eyes. Was not going to be denied.
Here's Mason following the bucket by Oklahoma City. And he lobs it up to the rim. Money.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
And no good. McDaniels with some nice D. Here's MP. Pass to McDaniels. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
To tie it up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Man, the defender really went after him.
He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And it's tied up with that one.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What's the best strategy for them?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a 3. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
From deep, MP. And he drills the triple. The Minnesota Timberwolves take the series and are moving on. And it took 7 games, but with this victory, they've wrapped this series up and are moving on to the conference finals.
A thrilling, hard-fought series, and they definitely deserve to be moving on after the hard work they put into winning it.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.
Another day, another win.
MP, that's a bad man right there. Don't let him take the last shot.
I see a lot of people jumping on MP for all those turnovers. But everyone has bad games. Hoopers know. It's no big deal.